Hey guys, welcome to the Flow Podcast, where we talk all things relationships, wellness, spirituality, and jump into the juicy depths of ourselves and the collective. So join me and Ainsley in our discussions.
Anyway, can we talk about what happened last night?
Yes. Yeah, we can. What happened last night?
I'm just so excited about talking about this. Actually, I haven't really spoken much about it anyway, so...
We haven't debriefed.
No. Well, you know, you came to me and you asked me if you wanted to do a cacao ceremony. A lot came up for us yesterday, like, on a personal level.
Yeah.
And I think that it was perfect.
Do you want to touch on that, or is that too raw, too personal?
It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't have to go into it, but
No.
I think it'd be insightful to speak about it.
Well, I just, have been moving through a lot of, aspects of myself where I've wanted to just deepen and move forward and move into this different... it's not even a different direction, but it's just, move into a different part of my life that I've just been wanting to do for way too long. And just so many doors opened up yesterday, and it just brought on this energy within inside of me that was just fueled with this passion that kind of was coming out in anger and frustration, and I was just really feeling utilizing that to just distribute that into that movement towards my life in the direction I wanted to go. Yeah,
you walked in hot last night.
Yeah.
You were heated.
I was on a mission.
Yeah.
And it felt good. I remember saying to you last night that it, normally when I do get angry, I'm just I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I want it to sort of go away, or you try and calm yourself down and do all this breath work and just at ease with yourself. But this really felt empowering. It felt like I wanted to move my energy, move with my energy, move with the anger. And so when I was debriefing everything with you last night and just your experiences, that kind of came into a very similar energy. Yeah,
well, so my experiences were just a reflection on what I'm currently doing within, I guess, I don't like to call it a mission. I think I'm moving away from that, but more so my deeper purpose here, which I think is important to have, wherever you want to kind of anchor that. But I really was kind of observing that in a beautiful way. I think I had a more, easy time within my emotions of how it surfaced for me. It was more so just, having people lean on me for some guidance and for some help. And I really came alive, and I was like, this is what I love doing. I love talking about the difficult moments in life. And I love helping people through those moments, and through my own experiences, I feel like I've got a lot of wisdom and a lot of insights to bring to anyone that wants to start growing or step deeper into a self-development space, or, is curious about self-love or meditating or, practicing breath work, or, I'm less versed in yoga, but I stand by yoga. I think any type of body movement is important. And so it was really just recognizing that, and it was really pushing me to go, okay, it's time, step deeper into that. You are, you're well informed within this space, and it was really calling for me to embody it even more. And so the intention, I was like, I'm going to ask Ainsley if she wants to do a cacao ceremony, because I think that's a perfect place to ground a lot of these intentions. And also open myself up to see what's actually truly there for me. And then, when you came home heated, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, maybe it's not going to happen. But it was good to see you kind of brought everything up with me, and it was good. You were on the same page, and it just kind of, flowed naturally.
And like it was just like really beautiful to see us move through that, because it's so easy to feel so deeply and get so sensitive to our environment and the contacts and connections that we have in our life, and just life in itself can bring on these like overwhelming feelings. And that's like a lot of what I was feeling yesterday. And so to like have someone to just like unpack all of that with me and like with each other and get on that like same mindset and the same like passion and sort of direct it into a part of us that could utilize it and use it and actually like make it something. And yeah, I guess like when you mentioned the cacao ceremony, I was just like, yeah, that's actually really beautiful. And it really kind of helped us solidify a lot of disciplines that we're really calling for, to be able to like actually channel these things and to really create that freedom inside of ourselves to step into with that. And then what, like, I think just like going on that whole entire journey of the cacao, just coming out of that, and why I wanted to speak on it today was just, I really want to speak about how beautiful it is to be able to connect to yourself so deeply like that and let those emotions come up and allow them to be, and also give yourself the permission to really stand for what you believe in and craft, you know, the discipline around it, because it's just so like, I don't know, there's a part of my soul that feels like it's so needed, and it's almost like drinking water when I go to those depths within myself. Like I really feel like I'm nourishing so many parts of not just my life but like the world around me, because I show up so differently. Yeah,
cacao's something else, hey?
Yeah.
If anyone's not tried it, highly recommend. But you need to get some good stuff.
Yeah.
You need to get like ceremonial grade quality to get the full
100%.
effects. But it feels like a drug. It honestly, like, we felt like we were high last night.
Well, the way I made it, I'm still learning how to like make it in a really beautiful way and how it can sit in the body. But the way I made it last night was just fully in this like guided way, and it was quite a strong dose. So, and it was quite thick and delicious. And it really did become a stimulant of like really accessing the body and like feeling the heightened effects of a drug. Yeah, for sure. Except it was just so grounded in the body. You just took your shirt off in front of me.
Yeah, I just
lost track with what I was doing.
Sorry, I just got really hot. Is it hot in here?
I mean, I don't know.
Feel this. I just overheated.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, boiled right up. Okay. I am still recovering from... I feel pretty good today, but I'm recovering from gastro. So I don't know if that's... I kept getting my temperature fluctuating. But the cacao, unreal. So we sat in a bit of a ceremony. You know, we called in some elements. You know, we set some deep intentions. We drew a couple cards. We connected to each other and the space and ourselves in such a deep level, which was all beautiful. It was all amazing. But for me, I don't feel like the fun really started till afterwards.
I know.
You know, after the like quote unquote ceremony ended, we just kind of, you feel so in your body, and we were just playing with each other's legs. Like we were just like we were both lying on our backs. We had our legs up against each other. Yeah, and doing like all these different just like random things, movements with our legs that just felt good. It just felt good. It felt amazing. It was just having so much fun. And then that turned into, well, we started doing like some shadow puppets, and then we had the idea to go get a calypso. Like an icy pole. Oh, icy pole, the calypsos. Oh my god. Yum. They're so good. So good. Those are one of my favourite things ever. It takes me back. Yeah, well, I hadn't had one since I was a little kid, and then you got one for me the other day. Did you get one for yourself? No, I got one for both of us. Oh, okay. But it was when you were sick. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh my god. So good. But on the way to get the calypso, which was an adventure in itself, we're still like high off this cacao. What were we listening to? We were listening to Triple J, and it was going off.
It's Saturday night. They
Saturday
had their party
night,
mix
yep.
on.
It's probably like, is it like 12 at this point?
Yeah,
like
I think it's
11:30.
like 11:30.
Okay, yeah, 11:30. Go to the servo, get a Calypso, and yeah, we were just vibing it so much. We got home, and I think you said like, let's pump that.
Yeah, like let's keep listening to that.
Yeah.
And just like, it just
Have
felt
a
so
dance
good.
party.
Just dance.
And so we put it on, had a dance party in our Calypsos. We danced for hours.
We danced till like, what was it, like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Oh, it was past 1, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah. We were dancing for at least like 2 hours, I reckon.
Oh, it was so good to just,
Yeah.
I feel like when you have cacao, like, I think on the way home I was like, oh, maybe we could watch like a movie just to sort of like, you know, come back. But there's just like, I feel so far out of my mind and so deep in my body that like I just wanted to stay there. And the only thing to like move with that is to dance, you know. It's like the only thing that felt right to do. And to just like move for that long and just dance for that long, just like it just felt so good. I almost couldn't stop at the end of it.
No, we couldn't. I tapped out after like maybe like the first half an hour. I was so exhausted, and I went loud on the couch, and I was so tired. I was like and Ainsley's still dancing, and I'm just like G'ing her up from the couch. And then I was like, nah, I gotta get up. So I took my jumper off and started getting into it, and then we just went off. It was so good. But I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's like it removes you away from just that mental stimulus, which is so much of what, you know, technology is, you know, watching a screen, watching your phone, and bringing you back into like, it feels like a childlike state where the world is your playground. You don't want to be watching something, you want to be creating, you want to be, you know, doing shadow puppets with your fingers, or playing with each other's legs, or dancing, or, you know, and it's such an incredible place to be.
And you're just moving with such feeling and curiosity with that movement, especially in the dancing. Like, I remember looking over at you, and you were just doing like so many abstract movements, and it looked so beautiful. Like all of it was just like flowing so beautifully, but it's just like I could see this exploration of you just moving with the energy that was just happening. Like it was all just like this one big happening of, you know, movement, and there was no thought in it. It wasn't like constructed, or, you know, you just were so open. And I think that it's just such a beautiful thing to be in. I just love it so much.
Well, that's it. It cracks your heart open. It cracks your heart open to everything.
Yeah.
It really felt like we're at a festival last night, though.
It did. I was like imagining all of these people around us, and at one stage it almost felt like we were in like a ceremony dance as well. When we were like dancing around in circles and stuff, I felt like we were really part of this tribe, and like we were just like dancing with like this, I don't know, it just felt like
there was a train behind
sacred.
us. Yeah. It definitely felt like there were other elements there, and there was just a mass crowd observing us, and then at one point joining in. Which is something I always find really fascinating about entering these deeper parts of the self, because every time, well, I guess maybe not every time, but when you do open up that part of yourself where you're sort of like really deep in your body, I feel like it opens up these different states that come around like that. Like you can feel those things around you so much more deeper than just like a normal like conscious living, I guess. And when I come around, sorry. Remind me of the Green Day song. Okay. Sorry, keep going.
But yeah, I think that's like that's another element as to why I loved connecting so deeply to myself like that, and just letting it all happen.
I agree. It definitely lets you tune into like the invisible, you know, the other elements that are at play within the energy around us. And you're right, it connects us to it. It gives you almost like a sixth sense to that happening, you know, lets you connect to it. And what it felt like last night was that we could join in, you know, or at the very least they were joining in with us, which was really cool.
Yeah.
It was a party. It was a full-on party. And the funny thing was, we nearly didn't even do it because we were both so tired.
Yeah.
I think we didn't have the cacao till like 8 p.m. Had dinner. We were watching a movie. And I was like, it was like...
I was emotional.
You're emotional. And I was wrecked, and I was just like, maybe we do it tomorrow? And I think you're like, ¿por qué no las dos?
Yeah.
So why not both?
Why don't we do it tonight and tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, we still might do it tonight.
We did. I mean, last night was so much fun.
Yeah. We just do it every night. Yeah. But we were at least for me, I was so tired. And as soon as you have it, it does something else.
Well,
we had so much energy.
Yeah.
So much energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were throwing shapes in the car on the way to the server even.
Yeah, I know.
It was going off.
It just felt good to be in the body.
It did. And to play.
Yeah. I think that it was really beautiful with the cards that we were dealt as well.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to speak on that?
Yeah, because it really... I think that almost harnessed my experience of the dance and the night and that movement, because so I have these deck of cards that are like animals, and they will have this really amazing and interesting message that comes with them, and it's just always so like, I don't know, present. It's just like hits it like to a T.
It's a potent message. Yes.
And so
what animal did you get?
I got the koala, which I love, obviously, because, you know, being in Australia and then just like growing up and seeing koalas, I just felt like instantly connected to that. But the message in that was I don't have to do anything to make movement in my life, and it's not based on the actions that I do, but it's more based on the energy that I hold within inside myself. And, you know, when you look at a koala, like, and they're just literally sitting in a tree eating all day, but when you see them, you're just like, oh my God, like they hold this beautiful, like, groundedness and just humbleness, and they're just so cute and beautiful, and, you know, they're just being, you know, and like what came up for me, and that was just like, but like, is that enough? You know, like, and I think that a lot of us, I think, feel like we have to do so much to actually like get to where we want to be, but really it's just harnessing this internal energy. And so it went really beautiful hand in hand with like the disciplines that I really want to bring into my life, because it's just, if I look after myself and self-love and just be in my own energy, that life is just this happening, and that is enough, and that I can still get to the places that I really desire through that access. And so last night was really about me just like letting completely go and just being okay with having fun and being in the childlike moments, and just letting that happen, because that fueled me up so much in a way that like we kind of, like, even for myself going on this journey, don't give myself enough time to do, you know. And so that was a really beautiful, like, I guess, message that came from the entire night. It was just like letting myself be. Yeah.
And I think it came, just touching on that, I think it came at the perfect time, because the energy you received kind of fueled that fire of, I want to make an impact.
Yeah.
You know, that's the core of it, right? I want to make an impact that, you know, is going to help my loved ones around me. You know, it's this deep desire to help those you care about. You know, and it's like the message was, you know, prior to having the cacao was like, okay, it's time for the next steps. It's time for the next phase. It's time to push deeper into that. And I think so easily, at least for you, I feel like you're so driven, you can get to this state of just being like, okay, what's next? What do I need to do? And you'll happily go through the checklist and go like, And so it's such a beautiful message to be like, oh, you don't need to do that. You know, be at ease, slow down. You know, I think one of the powerful messages that the book said was like, you've got such a opportunity and responsibility to make an impact for the like greater collective, but it's not going to be from preaching. It's going to be from embodying your energy so deeply that you're this positive influence on everyone you meet and everyone that sees you. And that was just so beautiful. It's just like, it's such a permission slip to just surrender to yourself and look after yourself and look after your needs. Come a bit deeper into self-love, and then that's going to be the best avenue and the best way to impact those around you.
Yeah.
You know, instead of being like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to, you know, scream here, I need to scream there. It's like, no. And it's, yeah, it was amazing. I loved that message for you. It was so perfect.
It really is. Because it is. It's very beautiful. And every time I do enter that space, I'm just like, oh, okay, this is it. This is all that I need to do. And I just need to be in that place, because all the answers are within the self, you know. And I think too, just being mindful again of that energy where we do get really passionate and really driven, that can almost be like that dopamine hit, right? You can get lost in that like serotonin hit of just being like, oh my God, next goal, like doing this, la 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 la. And then you get like lost again and not slowing down and not being in the self. And actually that is the answers. That's where all the wisdom really is. So yeah, it really was a beautiful message to be received.
Incredible. Yeah.
And
the card I received was
I loved your card.
Oh, me too.
It went hand in hand.
It really did. Yes. All of it. Well, it was interesting because we both came from different angles, but same energy going in.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, there's more for us to do. We both received a similar message of just like, oh, but there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know, there's just
slowing down.
It's slowing down. Slow down. So I received it was the red blossom jellyfish. Was that it?
Orange blossom.
Yeah. Orange blossom jellyfish. And I remember the key takeaway from that, which was like the last little phrase, which I absolutely loved, is like, there's nothing to do, just more for you to be. And there was another little bit after that. What was the last bit? It was like surrender or something like that. And it was all about surrendering to the flow of life. Surrendering to the next steps, you know, not having to force anything, not having to make anything happen.
Catching the current.
You know, there's action to take, but there's nothing for me to actually do.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing I need to do. Just the next action to take, and allowing myself to surrender to that. And a deep one that came through with that was just trusting.
Yeah.
Trusting the process, trusting that it's happening.
And that everything is going to actually get done
in
that same flow.
Yes.
If you just surrender into that.
Yeah. Which is a deep one for me. I struggle to trust. I struggle to trust myself and the world around me. And so right now, even before all this, it's been a real lesson in releasing my control on my outer reality and trusting in my intuition, you know, trusting in my intentions, trusting in, you know, the people around me. And it's a real lesson in surrender. And the deeper I go in this journey, it all really comes back to that. You know, it's not forcing your way through. It's not, you know, building this armor so no one can hurt you. It's really surrendering to yourself, to the love around you, to your love, to everything. Really comes down to opening up and surrendering.
Yeah, and I really feel like that's where we can gain the most trust, is when we are surrendering, because we get to really be a part of that flow.
Yeah.
And when the flow happens, it that's where you feel those moments of being like, oh yes, it's like meant to be here, and I'm meant to, like, that's the alignment, and it feels good to have that ease happening, and you witness so much in that space that the trust, it's almost like the beautiful, like, it just comes hand in hand with all of it.
And what a permission slip for someone else if you're in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing to tell someone like, oh, be vulnerable, trust, you know, just flow. But if you're not actively doing that yourself, it's like, well, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're actively showing and embodying that energy, what a permission slip for someone else to be, oh, they're being vulnerable. Oh, maybe I can say that. Maybe I can express this.
Yeah.
So it's just beautiful, because that's exactly, I guess, the energy I'm wanting to harness and to promote. You know, is a deeper self-love and a deeper trust in all things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so powerful, and we all can do that and deserve to have that in our lives.
Yeah. So go get yourself some cacao.
Yeah, honestly,
highly recommend.
Such a opening to the body and the self and the heart, and you can totally get out of your mind chatter and just stop judging the reality of what's playing out, and you just really become a part of it.
Amazing. All right, Well, thanks for listening to our little cacao story of of last night.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I'm sure we'll have one for tomorrow for when we do it tonight. Having a little dance party and yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks, guys.